Hey everybody, it's your casual keyboard guy back again, fresh from vacay. Hopefully I can put up maybe 5 videos this week. I'm gonna see what happens. But I'm gonna try to get some content to you guys, some fresh content. But today's video is being sponsored by Brian Hall. Appreciate the donation, my brother. He requested Here Comes the Sun by Nina Simone. So we're gonna jump into that. Um Pretty fun song. This song is a very beautiful song. So if you haven't heard the song, please go listen to it. Nina Simone's "Here Comes the Sun." So let's jump into this and play a little bit through it. You know how I do, and then break it down. There she comes in. Here comes the sun, darling. Here comes the sun. It's alright. And only other change is the verse. Let me see. Uh, all right. That's pretty much it for the most part. But let me break down this intro. Sometimes when I hold the sustain down, it kind of keeps the notes on the screen. Sorry about that, but I'm gonna break everything down. I just wanted to play through it a little bit. So the intro is very nice, very melodic, man. It's very pretty. So you're starting off with a little leading melody. Okay, so you're walking up from the D flat, E flat, F into the A flat. So you're going, and then when you hit that D flat major chord, you're gonna hit the. Let me move this. You're gonna get you're gonna hit the D flat in the bass. So leading tones. Okay. So the melody is you go up to the high D flat. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's how it's gonna look. So and then you come down and hit this E flat minor, the G flat, B flat, and E flat, and then you're gonna do so it's gonna be an F and an A flat. Then you got a E flat and a G flat. I don't think you can see that far down, but you can see on the MIDI keyboard what I'm playing. Like that. So real slow. Okay. So with the bass is gonna be so when you play this E minor chord, E flat minor chord, you're gonna hit the E flat in the bass. Okay. So you can actually play it down here too. So let's just keep the bass down low. Okay. So sorry. And then you're gonna do A flat octaves from the top to the bottom. Like that. Okay. So let me do it again with just the right hand. And then you're gonna restart it. So the first time you do it, they kind of they do a pickup to the melody. The second time you do everything at the same time. So let me give you an example. So first time. second time you start everything at the same time. All right. So it's the same chords, it's just the rhythm changes how they start each part. So real slow. Okay. One more time. All right. So I'm gonna play it in real time right here. uh, so I keep missing that. Sorry about that, but so you this is the melody right here. When you add that six, it just sounds a lot better. So if you could just do that or do that, you know, it's up to you how you know, as far as how much you want to learn. But the melody is. So I like to put that sixth in there. Sounds prettier. So one more time. Okay, so now we're gonna go right into the chorus, and this song basically does a chorus and the verse for the most part. So I'm gonna teach you the chords of the chorus, and then I'll show you like kind of like how they put the melody into it. So basically, the chords are very simple. So here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun, little darling. It's alright. All right. So that's very, very, very simple. So um let's get into this. So basically the first chord is gonna be, so we're gonna do a D flat major like this. And what the song does is it kind of walks the bass line down. So you got it's alright. All right, that's the walk down. It's pretty much following a D flat major scale, pretty much. So let's do that bass line. I'm sorry. I said it follows a D flat bass line. It does, but they do got some half steps in there too. I don't know why I said that, but they do have half steps too. And they do these two half steps right here for the most part. They add these two notes in there. So they do. This is song is in D flat, so I'm not. This is not technically wrong, but I forgot they do add those half steps. So sorry about that. So here we go. All right. So that's the bass walk down. So basically the chords are gonna, like, you basically gonna play a lot of the same chord over different bass notes. So what I mean is, so the first chord is D flat, right? You're basically gonna play this D flat over the first three bass notes. So here comes the sun, here comes the. Then you're gonna change to this A augmented, and then guess what? You're going right back to the D flat chord over A flat. It's all right. So basically, out of that first 5 note bass notes, you're playing the D flat over four of them for the most part. So here we go again. D flat major. Here comes the sun. Change. Back to D flat. It's all right. Very simple. Okay. So I'm gonna play it without saying nothing. All right. So that's the first little part of that, the chorus, and then you get this G flat major chord, and this is like I said. Why I said this song is so simple is because you're gonna be using a lot of the same chords. So basically, you're gonna be going from G flat to D flat through the bass. So watch. Let's like this. You see that? You basically play the same two chords with the bass walking down. So G flat, D flat with F in the bass, E flat minor seven, back to the D flat. Okay? So let's start from the top. All right, that's how far we got. And then the next chord is going to be the B flat minor seven. So you got D flat, F, and G and B flat, D flat, F, and B flat, and then you're gonna land on this D flat major six with A flat in the bass. So you got B flat, D flat, F, and A flat with A flat in the bass. Okay. So last two chords of the chorus. So let's start from the top. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you just like how they kind of embellish the melody with the chords. So basically, you playing that same first chord, and the bass line stays the same. But what they do is they just kind of add that they kind of follow her melody. So it's kind of like you can kind of play with it how you want. But basically, I hear the piano just doing like some embellishments on the melody. Then they kind of do some other stuff. But I was gonna give you the melody part that I hear. But like I said, you could just pretty much play with that D flat chord because basically you're just playing with that chord, and you could just pretty much like play around with the notes of the chord and maybe add the second right here, this E flat, to kind of have some fun with it. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I some of the stuff that I heard. So here we go. All right, and then everything else is the same. So basically, I'm just using this, using these three notes like for what the melody is doing. So. And then remember you gotta change that chord when you hit this A, but it's the same melody. All right, so let me show you real slow. All right, so basically I'm just using those three notes, and I'm just holding that D flat chord down. And sometimes I'm just using these two notes of the chord, but it's basically just holding this chord down and just playing. So let me try. Let me give you something. All right. So hopefully that helps. Like I said, you could literally just play the chords straight if you want, or you can add a little melody. So it's up to you. But basically that melody is just off of these three notes right here, like that. All right. And like I said, I just hold this chord down as I'm doing that melody. So hopefully that helped you with the little embellishments. But like I said, this song is so once you learn the chords, you can kind of mess around with different things. But you can just kind of like mess around with it. But basically, once you get the basic chords, you can kind of take it wherever you want. But so let's jump into the chorus, which is easy. So the chorus is just she goes, something like this. How do I want to do this chord? Let's do it like this. Okay, let's do it like that. So here we go. So the chords is gonna be D flat major again. You can kind of add the two just to give it a little bit of body. So you're going D flat, E flat, F, and A flat. Let's do it like this. And then we're gonna do this D flat 9 sus 4. So it's gonna be B flat, pretty much playing the B major triad with the added two over a D flat. So you got this B major. When they saying C flat, sorry, but I mean when you look at it, it looks like a B, but musically it's called C flat. But so you basically got B flat or let's say C flat, D flat, E flat, and G flat. Okay, over a D flat. So first chord, second chord, okay, and then you go to this chord. This is G flat major 7, and then you change the bass to E flat and keep the same right hand chord. Okay, and then you could kind of come down to this E flat minor over to A flat, or you could keep this chord, but I like to resolve it to this chord. It sounds good. So she's so that's pretty much what's played over her verses. Um, and then basically whenever they go back to, here comes the sun, go back to that. You already got these chords. It's alright. And you always do that walk down. It's alright. Okay, right there. And what else? I think that's pretty much it for the song. I mean, like I said, that chord, that verse. I think I. All right, and the only other change is well, at the end they kind of loop the part. They just loop it. That's pretty much the whole song. Like I said, the intro is a little bit tough to get. So once you get the intro, everything else is pretty simple because, like I said, it's a lot of the same chords. But hopefully this lesson helped. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, go check out this song. It's a very beautiful song. And look forward to me giving out a lot of content this week. Okay, guys? So hope you enjoyed this lesson. Guys, keep guys signing off.